Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
My fellow Americans, it's an exciting time for our country. Our new administration has so much change underway, change that is going to strengthen our union and improve so many people's lives. In the next few days, the Senate will be taking a very important step, one that will protect the rule of law and democratic way of life that is absolutely a birthright of all Americans. And it involves one of my most important actions as president. That was nominating Judge Neil Gorsuch to fill the seat of the late, great Justice Antonin Scalia. Judge Gorsuch is incredibly qualified. He has a sterling record. He was confirmed unanimously to the Court of Appeals. But Judge Gorsuch's nomination is about more than his incredible qualifications. It's about preserving our republic. In their great wisdom, the founders placed legislative powers in its own separate branch of government. Elected representatives from all across the country come together, they host hearings, they listen to the concerns of the people, and then they try to write laws that address those concerns and make life better for all Americans. It's a process that is meant to take time and energy to ensure that every new law will better serve our wonderful citizens. That's how our democratic process works. The duty of judges, therefore, is not to rewrite the laws, but to uphold the laws and to apply the Constitution as written. That is the solemn duty of every justice on the Supreme Court, and this is what Judge Gorsuch will do. In recent years, we've seen more and more judges make decisions not based on the Constitution or the rule of law, but based on their preferences, their personal views, or even their political opinions. Each time a judge substitutes their own opinions for an unbiased reading of the law, they damage our democracy. They put their own will above the will of the people, and they undermine the legislative process that has always been the heartbeat of our democracy. The Senate will soon have the chance to help preserve our democratic institutions for our children by voting to confirm Judge Gorsuch to the Supreme Court. Judge Gorsuch is going to serve our people by devoting himself to our beloved Constitution. The Senate saw this firsthand in hours of Judge Gorsuch's impressive testimony. In every step of the process, what has been clear to all is that Judge Gorsuch is a man who respects the law. He defends the Constitution, and in so doing, he will protect our freedoms. With Judge Gorsuch on the Supreme Court, America will be a more free, fair, and just nation for all of our citizens. Thank you, and God bless you. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. We have some really good news today. That's really fantastic, these numbers. Today I'm delighted to welcome the National Association of Manufacturers to the White House. It's a great group of people. I know many of them well. And I want to thank your president and CEO, Jay Timmons, for being here with us today. Great job. Great job, Jay. My administration is working every day to make it easier for manufacturers to build, hire, and grow in America. We're removing job-killing regulations and lifting the burdens on American industry like I would say have never been lifted before. We've done a lot of work over the last 60, 70 days, and I think you're seeing some real production. Maybe, I think we can say this, Mike, like never before. Okay. Earlier this week, I signed an executive order to end the war on coal. We had coal miners up at the office. It was an amazing scene. You had very tough, very strong, very powerful men. They were crying, actually, and they were crying with happiness. And produce more American energy and more American jobs, which is how I got elected in the first place. We've created a task force in every agency to eliminate wasteful regulations. And today at 3:30, with the Department of Commerce, Wilbur Ross will be up, and we're signing 2 very powerful executive orders. It'll be something very important, very, very special. That'll be with Commerce. One of the reasons we're here today is to announce the extraordinary results of a new survey from the National Association of Manufacturers. Your survey shows that 93% of manufacturers now have a positive outlook on the future of their business in this country. 93. And it was just a few months ago 56. That's a slight difference. It's a slight difference. That tells you something. That's a 20-year record high. Highest it's been in 20 years, and it's going higher. Believe me, you could come back next month, Jay. I don't know how much higher it can go. And so I'm very proud of that. We're all very proud of that. And the manufacturers are really starting to invest big money, and a lot of things are happening. It's a new surge in optimism, which is sweeping all across our land. These survey results are a further vote of confidence in our plan to bring back jobs, lower taxes, and provide a level playing field for our workers. The manufacturing companies represented here today are just an extraordinary group of people. They're leaders. They're brilliant in so many ways. The field has not been a level field. Jobs have been leaving our country, going to China and Mexico and lots of other places. And you'll be seeing what's happening over the next few weeks. It should be very interesting for you to watch. As you know, the President of China is coming to Florida. We're having a meeting, big meeting at Mar-a-Lago. Call it the Southern White House, which it actually is. It was originally built as the Southern White House. A lot of people don't know, but it's sort of strange how it got there. But it's going to be something, I think, very important, very special. I look very much forward to meeting him and the delegation, and we'll see what happens. But I am very, very proud of what you've been able to do in a short period of time. Just this little short period of time, the optimism is so high. And I see the billions of dollars that are being invested by your people and your representatives in plant and equipment and jobs, and I appreciate that, Jay, very much. Congratulations. And you may want to say a few words.
Well, I do, and I want to reemphasize for the media here that this quarterly survey of our 14,000 members has been going on for 20 years. And to the point you made, this was the highest level of optimism that our manufacturers have expressed in 20 years.
That's fantastic.
And the other statistic that I think you'll find interesting is the right track, wrong track question that our manufacturers answered. Just the month before Inauguration Day, the right track number was only 26%. Today, it is over 60%.
Wow.
So that's a huge growth as well. And that's because of the focus on taxes, regulations, infrastructure investment. We appreciate your commitment to investment in job creation and manufacturing, and we're going to deliver.
Well, thank you very much, Jay. That's really
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Patricia, would you like to say something? Pretty outstanding what you've done.
Thank you. I appreciate being here today. I own a plastics manufacturing company in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. We're a 3-year entrepreneurial startup and growth phase with a 40-year legacy. It's great to be part of manufacturing in the U.S.
That's good. Great job. You've done a great job. Really great. Ed?
Morning, Mr. President. I'm Ed Karadowski, President of Apache Stainless Equipment. We're in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. We manufacture capital equipment out of stainless steel and other high alloys. We employ 175, and most of them are skilled tradespeople, some of the best skilled tradespeople in the state of Wisconsin. We are 100% S Corp ESOP, and we would love to have you out in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin.
Well, I love the state of Wisconsin.
As do I.
There was a little bit of an upset. I don't think it was an upset. I thought we were going to do very well there, but they would have considered that a slight upset, right? But we don't consider it that. Thank you. Very good.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. President, good to see you again. We enjoyed having you at our facility back in September. I'm Steve Staub with Staub Manufacturing Solutions in Dayton, Ohio.
I remember.
And hopefully you got a chance to see the first day video that we did with the National Association of Manufacturers.
I did.
Yeah.
Thank you. I did. Great job. Great, and you've done a great job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. President. My name is Joe Eddy. I'm the president and CEO of a company in northern West Virginia called Eagle Manufacturing. We're 125 years old this year, family-owned business. We manufacture products out of steel and plastic. We make over 1,000 industrial safety and hazardous materials handling products. And I bring from West Virginia a major thank you for your work you've done to support the coal
Great people.
industry.
Really,
Thank you.
we've really opened it up. Nobody thought we'd act that fast. You know, they thought maybe at the end of a 4-year term, maybe I'd sign. No, no. Nobody thought we were going to go that fast. And the people appreciate it. No, we're going to get it going. Julie?
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. President. I'm Julie Copeland. I am the CEO and co-owner with my sister of Arbill, a Philadelphia-based company that protects people in the workplace. I partner with manufacturers to make sure that no one gets hurt. We have products and services and technology, and it's a privilege to be here today in this sort of safety continuum. You'll hear about it.
Very safe.
Yeah, we're safe over here.
Very safe. Chuck? Thank you.
Good morning,
you.
Mr. President. Chuck Weatherington. I'm the president of BT Technologies. We're based in Baltimore, Maryland, and Denver, Colorado. We're a manufacturer of high-tech medical devices used in physical therapy and industrial rehab. And we also have a professional services business that focuses on workplace injury reduction. So we are the safety corner here. And we work with large employers around the United States and Canada doing that kind of work.
And you're starting to do really well.
We are, yes, thank you.
That's great. And you know our great vice president.
My name's Drew Greenblatt. I'm the owner of Marlin Steel. We're a steel factory. We make wire baskets and racks for the automotive industry and the pharmaceutical industry. We make everything in Baltimore City, Maryland. We import nothing. We use steel from Illinois. We use steel from Indiana. We're thrilled with the policies that you're pursuing. We're seeing great optimism, and we're thankful for the approach you're taking. And obviously, we're 45 miles from where you're sitting right now. We'd love for you to come visit us.
Okay, good. Well, we're not finished yet, too. You know, a lot of other things are happening. As good as you've had
Just the
it.
beginning.
You haven't seen this in 25 years. That's great. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, good morning. My name is Tom Reardon. I'm the CEO of Neenah Enterprises. We're a casting and forging operation in Neenah, Wisconsin. 145 years old. First products were plowshares back in the Civil War. Today, most of our products are either related to infrastructure in terms of street casting, sewer covers, and so on. The other half of our business is really tied to on-off-road vehicles with folks like Caterpillar, PACCAR, and John Deere, which again, both are very much dependent upon your policies moving forward.
Very good, thank you. Good job, too.
All right, nice to meet you. My name is Doug McGarry. I'm the CEO of Immigrant Incorporated. We're a Troy, Michigan company, suburb of Detroit. And we're very much a leading edge research and development company on advanced technologies. And in particular, we've built the most advanced augmented reality and virtual reality glasses in the world. And it's an extremely important technology that's going to affect not only everybody at this table, but really every facet of our lives, and the huge military applications and all sorts of medical applications, as well as entertainment. And it's such an important technology that we've made a commitment to manufacture here in the United States.
Great.
And we really appreciate what you're doing to help facilitate in making that happen.
Well, we have a lot of plants going up now in Michigan that were never going to be there. If I didn't win this election, those plants would never even think about coming back. They were gone. Were you thinking about getting out?
I wouldn't abandon the United States under any circumstances, but Michigan, we definitely have had a rough go, and the things that you're doing and a lot of initiatives are really bringing Michigan back.
Yeah, big progress in Michigan.
Hello, it's nice to see you again. I'm Karen Buchwald-Wright, and I'm the president and CEO of a family business that manufactures natural gas compressors. We're from Mount Vernon, Ohio, and gas compressors are used in the oil and gas industry. So I'm especially thankful that you have gotten the Keystone and some other things going again. Yep, we are very busy, actually.
And they just celebrated 50 years.
Yes.
You have to be. I mean, it's a big difference. That industry has changed over the last couple of months. Over the last couple of weeks, that industry has changed.
Yep.
Good. That's good. A lot of jobs.
Good morning, Mr. President. I'm Matt Barr with Carolina Color. We manufacture colorants for the plastics industry. We're a family-owned business. We also celebrate our 50th anniversary this year. We have 120 employees, a facility in Delaware, Ohio, and we're headquartered in Salisbury, North Carolina. Thank you.
Nice to have you. Great place.
Good morning, Mr. President. I'm Kelly Johnson, President of Ace Clearwater Enterprises. It's a 60-year-old family business. I'm third generation. We're a supplier to the aerospace and power generation industries. We build products out of metal. If it flies or is launched, our parts are on it, and we employ 200 of the best men and women in our industry.
That's fantastic.
And on behalf of all of them, thank you for what you're doing for our
Thank you.
economy.
It's a
We
great
appreciate
honor.
it. And we would love to have you come and visit next time you're in Southern California. In fact, I'll never forget my husband and I approaching you on the lobby of your golf course in Palos Verdes when the flag controversy was going on. And we respected your position, and we are so proud that that flag is flying today.
That worked out
Thank you.
very well.
It
That
did
worked
work out well.
That was a very good decision. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.